Hi guys, I am doing my final makeup rehab for 2023. I think I did pretty good this year. I didn't do amazing. I did pretty good. I did way better than I did the previous 2 years. So this kind of helped me rein myself in a little bit. Now in 2024, it's going to get revamped. I am not going to be doing a points or credits system. I am going to be showing you my empties. I'm going to tell you the dollar amount of my empties at the end of the video, how much it was worth that I used up. I'm not going to be doing very many declutters because I just did my whole collection and declutter series. I will have that linked in the comments below or in the description box below, as well as up here in the cards if you want to go check that out. So I've trimmed the fat. I feel really good about the things I decluttered. I didn't declutter things just to declutter them. I decluttered them because I knew I wasn't going to use them and they were just going to sit there and go bad. So the things that I did declutter, most of it I'm finding new homes for. And also I'm going to be putting them on my Mercari store, which is not up and running yet. It is not up and running, but when it is up and running, I will have links in the description box below to my Mercari store if you are interested in going and checking out what I have. So if you want to hear a little bit more about my 2024 makeup rehab coming up, and also see my empties and the things I picked up, then stick around. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. Okay, so 2024. No more points, no more credits. I have a savings account that it was like an extra savings account that I had been keeping a couple of dollars in because I wanted it to remain active, but I wasn't sure what I was going to actually use it for. Was I going to use it for vacation? Was I going to use it for whatever? I've decided to name that Makeup Addiction because that's what I have. And I am putting so much per paycheck into that savings account. So as long as I have money in that account, I can buy whatever I want. But it makes me be more mindful of what I'm purchasing because once that money's gone, then I can't purchase anything until, I get more money into that account. So it's going to make me be more mindful of what I'm spending my money on. So I've moved more from the FOMO mindset, the fear of missing out mindset, to the finish mindset. I want to finish. I want to continue to use my products and finish them, more centered around conscious consumerism. I have been watching a creator named Erin Taylor. I've mentioned her a couple times on my channel before. She's very much into conscious consumerism, and I've learned so much from her this year watching her videos and learning why I think the way I do and why I feel like she who dies with the most palettes wins mentality. And I never really thought that, but I was just like buying all the new palettes and it's ridiculous. So I did trim the fat this year. I did keep things that I love, and I also kept some things I wasn't sure of. I want to try them and see if I like them. So there might be some declutters, but not a ton. Also, moving forward, my rehab is going to include makeup, skincare, hair care, and body care because I didn't think I had a problem with those things, but I was like, you know what? Let's see what happens. I'll put them in I'll put them in a separate spreadsheet. Yeah, I have a ton of hair care. I have a ton of skincare. I have a ton of body care from having subscription boxes. So all of those things have piled up and I didn't even realize it. So those are all going to be included in my rehab. I'm going to celebrate using up a lotion just as much as I'm going to celebrate using up an eyeliner. Because it's money that's sitting there and not being used. So I hope that all makes sense. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to show you my empties first. The first empty I have is this Trifle Summer Souffle. It is was like a bronzing cream. I did use it on my face a little bit in the summer, but then I started using it on my chest and shoulders And I finished that. That was in my 50 Shades of Yellow project. I also finished this It Cosmetics CC cream. I finished that last month, right after my rehab. Right after my rehab, I finished this. I think I had my other one in my rehab, the regular. This is the illuminating, and I do have backups of this. And then I finished my JCat Eyesurance Anti-Fatigue Cooling Under Eye Balm. I really enjoyed this, and it is completely empty. I'm going to keep this little guy and put something in it that I don't like the packaging for, but I'm going to keep it. This is something that I would definitely repurchase. I have a couple of balms that I use as under eye balms. Stand by. I got this in a subscription box. It's called Refill Beauty Balm, and that's all I have left. But I've been using this under my eyes at night, and it has really made a difference. And I have a First Aid Beauty balm stick that I'm going to be using for the same thing. So maybe once those are done, I might repurchase this, but I really did enjoy it. It is not color correcting, which I thought it was when I bought it, but it is not color correcting, but it's so hydrating under my eyes, and my under eyes are so dry. I really, and eye creams just don't cut it for me. They just don't. So I really enjoyed this. So I will repurchase this at a later date. I also have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag Mascara. This is one of my favorites. Also did not have it 50% off this year. So I don't have backup of this. It's the only time I buy it is when it's 50% off, because I'm not paying $24 for a mascara, but I will pay $12 for a mascara for show. I also have the Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner. I used this all up. It was in one of my projects. I think my cats and dogs project pan. I used that all up. So now I am working on I'm taking them one at a time, and I'm working on them. And the one I'm working on right now, I'm not entirely loving, but I'm just going to finish it. So I ended my last update with 30.5 credits in my beauty bank. So I am adding 5 to that, which gives me 35.5, because these are all full size. So that is 35.5 in my beauty bank. Okay, so now I'm going to show you things that I purchased. Black Friday happened. We all know Black Friday happened, and there were some places that had some stuff on sale, plus some things that I just wanted. So the first ones I'm going to show you are from Give Me Glow. I bought some singles from Give Me Glow. They had a huge sale. Now, I am not going to swatch these. I will link my singles collection and declutter. There's no declutter. My singles collection in the description box below. And that way you can go see them swatched, because I swatched almost everything. I did not swatch my mattes, but I swatched most of my shimmers. So I bought some singles from Give Me Glow, and they are gorge. That is what they look like. This one right here, this is called Xenon. I will swatch this one for you. When I look at it, it is a light blue. It is a light blue when I look at it. And let me tell you what, these are amazing. Give Me Glow just changed from 36 millimeter pans to 26 millimeter pans. This is what that looks like. It's so beautiful. And let me tell you what, all of these shimmers that I got from Give Me Glow are freaking beautiful. So that's one credit, because if you're new, hey, but if you're new, 4 or more singles counts as a palette, and a palette counted as counts as one. So yes, so that's one. And then I bought some Sydney Grace. This is where I keep my Sydney Grace. And I bought this row and this row. These are mattes. These are shimmers. And so I bought those. And that also counts as one, because it's more than 4 singles. That is so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use that. I haven't used any of this stuff yet. I did swatch them in my, put them away and I swatched them in my video, but I haven't played around with any of this stuff yet. None of it. I bought some stuff from Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild came out with a Marilyn Monroe collection. I am a sucker for cute packaging, cute collabs, that kind of thing. I bought all that grease from Revolution and all that for nostalgia. I love Marilyn Monroe. I freaking love Marilyn Monroe. So they have a Marilyn Monroe collection. So I bought some things. I bought this luminous setting powder in the shade Translucent. And it came with this little poof. Did it come with poof or did it come with brush? It came with poof. This came with a poof. And I'm wondering if it's kind of like the e.l.f. luminous powder. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I love Wet n Wild powders. They have great powders. And then this is I can't even read it because it's white writing. Oh gosh. Clarifying finishing powder. Bare Focus clarifying finishing powder. So I got this, and this came with a little brush. These sets were $10 a piece. And then I got 2 highlighters because, we all know I need 2 highlighters. Yeah. This one is the Cool Champagne. I saw several people show these on their videos on TikTok, blah, blah, blah. I will swatch these for you. I have not even opened them. I just took them out of the box, so I haven't swatched it myself. But that is what that highlighter looks like, and it is so pretty. And it came with a little poof, which I probably won't use. This one is called Peachy Pink. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful highlighter. And that is what that looks like. There's a girl that I follow on TikTok. Her name is Chelsea Bananas. She's young. I have nothing in common with her, but she's funny. And I like her, but she does makeup. And she had these, I believe she got them in PR, and she was showing them. And I'm like, oh, those are really pretty. And inexpensive. So inexpensive. And then the last thing I got from Wet n Wild is this little quint. And it is called, it's not called anything. It's just eyeshadow palette. And that is what the packaging looks like. So cute. And then this is the color story. And if you know me, you know that's my color story. It's very pretty. And I was like, I'll take that. And it came with a little brush. I do love Wet n Wild brushes too, by the way. I've not used this one, so I don't know, but I do love Wet n Wild brushes. But I just thought that was really pretty. $10. $10 for this with the little brush and a little set. So that is 5. That is 5 coming out of my beauty bank. So far we're at 7 coming out. And I have a couple of other things. Here is my Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. I'm not taking it out of this because I have another full one. I was getting this auto-delivered on Amazon. And Wet n Wild Impossible Primer, you have to use it within a certain amount of time or else it will dry up and get really crumbly. And that's not, it's not nice. So even though it's my favorite primer I've ever used, I did stop my auto delivery for a while until I used these up. Because I was using other primers as well as my Wet n Wild, and so I kind of got behind. I was using them as I got them. So I got that from Amazon, which I've never included this in my Beauty Rehab before, but I'm doing it now because I have so many. If it's a Holy Grail item and I'm just replacing the one I have, then I'm not going to count it. Or I wasn't going to count it, but since I'm all backed up now and I have more than I need. And then I went on Huda's site on Black Friday. They had a sale. I bought a palette for a friend. I bought this Wishful Honey Whip, which this doesn't count because this is skincare. Not until next year, then it's going to count. Honey Whip Peptide Moisturizer. I've been loving peptides lately. I really can tell the difference in using them. The Wishful Honey Balm is my holy grail moisturizer. That was not on sale, but this was on sale. So I got this, but again, it's not counting. But I bought the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte foundation. And I bought the shade Shortbread. I have no idea if it matches. I have not opened it. It's been sitting over here in a box waiting for my rehab. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to match or not. Let's get it out. Let's get it out and see. Looks a little yellow. Let me see. I really shouldn't even open this yet because I'm not ready to use it. Actually, I think that's going to work really nice. It might be a little light, but I mean, by the time I do my bronzers and all of that, no, I think it's going to be perfect, actually. I have been, just side note, I pulled this out of my stash because I had used almost all of my foundations that were good for winter skin, Andi, and not summer skin, Andi. And I freaking love this. I've forgotten how much I like it. Now, this is the Dewy. This one does not smell like paint. It doesn't. I bought this months ago. It doesn't smell like paint, but I've been loving it. Absolutely loving it. So yeah, I'm going to give this a try. See if I like it. I really don't want to like it because it's a little pricey, but it was on super duper sale. So there's one more item out of my beauty bank. And then the last thing that I bought, and then if you want to stick around after that, you can see some gifts that I got from friends, because I would love to show those to you. I got the Cosmic Brushes, which is becoming Cosmic Beauty Gothic palette. Guys, I have not opened it. I opened it, but I haven't swatched it or anything. It's so pretty. I had talked myself out of this. I saw Make Me Up Missa swatch and do a look with this. And then Erica Conger, thanks Erica, thanks. Did a look with this and sold. Cosmic Brushes, Cosmic Beauty is not terribly expensive. It really isn't. It does take a while to get here. They're in the UK. Shipping is not terrible, but they are in the UK. I'm going to swatch this for you. How about that? We're going to go across. This is the shade Chosen. This is Phantom. This is Serpent. Probably swatching on top of that foundation was probably not the best thing. This is Powerful. Oh my gosh. This is a duochrome. When I look at it, it looks gold in the pan. It looks like a rose gold in the pan. So pretty. Those are so pigmented. Then we have Immortal. Nocturnal. Obscure. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this one. Oh, that's what I thought. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, Obscure. This is Supreme. It is a matte. That was a terrible swatch. I can't swatch with my pinky, you guys. Oh, that Obscure. I knew it was going to be that beautiful. I knew it was. We have 4 more. We have Pale Moon. Pale Moon. Lace. after and then this is Gothic. This is like a sparkly black. It's not a shimmer. It just has like it's like a sequined matte. So that is what it looks like swatched. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had talked myself out of it, you guys. I had talked myself out of it. I'm like, I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, Erin Taylor. She bought it too. I talked myself out of it. And then they were sold out. When I decided to get it, they were sold out. So I had to wait for the restock. I'm like, well, by the time they restock, I'm not going to want it. I did. I did want it. So I got that. I thought I had 10 credits, but I only had 9. I think 1, 2, 3, so 5, 6, 7, 8. I did have 10. So 1, the Wet n Wild is 5. So that's 6, 7, 8, and then the 2 orders of my singles, Sydney Grace and Give Me Glow. So that is 10. So I'm ending up the year with 25.5 credits in my beauty bank. I never went under. I never went below 0. I feel like I did good, you guys. I feel like I did really good this year. I do. I really do. So let me show you. If you want to stick around. If you don't want to stick around, that's fine. I really appreciate you being here. If you want to stick around and see what I got for Christmas from some friends, I will show you. Okay, first off, I got an Ulta order from Janet. Just Janet. She is an amazing subscriber and friend. She's an amazing friend and subscriber. Yes, we talk quite a bit on Instagram. We have become friends. I adore her. She's so good to me and a lot of the other creators that she follows. She's just so good to us. She spoils the crap out of us. So from Ulta, she got me 2 of the Stay All Night Blue Light Micro Setting Mists. The Superfine Setting Mists are my favorite. I love them. The sprayer on them is perf, and it just makes my makeup stay. And I work 11-hour nights, and it's just amazing. And then she sent me this e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Blush in the shade Rose You Slay. I can't see. Rose You Slay. What's really funny about this is the fact that when they released, I bought, hopefully you got this part. I got the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand from Janet. This is in the shade Rose You Slay. I don't know how much of that was cut off. My screen just froze. It just froze. So, the funny thing about this is when these released, I bought them. I bought all of them except for one that was sold out already. This one. This one was sold out already. So, I now have all 4 of them, and I'm super excited about it. And then she got me this big, it was in other packaging, but they're little boxes of lip products. This is 4 plumping lip glosses. This is 4 matte lip creams. I showed this in my Lippy collection, but in case you didn't see that. This is 4 lip stains and 4 lip oils. And they're like the deluxe sample size, like mini size. So these will be really nice to throw in my bag for work or keep here by my stuff, like, because I do use a lip oil when I'm getting ready. So that's awesome. Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you so much, Janet. And then from Zach Dooley, this was a complete surprise. I mean, he told me he was sending me something, but I didn't know what it was. He sent it to my P.O. box. And I got one of those slips in the mail saying, in my P.O. box saying, oh, it's too big for the P.O. box. We have these parcel lockers. They give you a key. You go, why? Maybe they were all taken out. But anyway, this is from MAC. It was like a holiday set. I'm so excited about this, you guys. Lovely. He is a lovely person. I adore him. We recently did a collab together, and I just adore him. He's like the best. I had so much fun collabing with him, getting to know him, and we talked, we talked about the collab, but we also talked about life and all of that, and I really adore him. I do. But anyway, he sent me stuff for Christmas. So the first thing, what do I want to show you first? That came in the set. I'm going to show you this first. This is the Brush Black Brush Stroke 24-hour liner. So it's a black felt tip liner. I believe it's felt tip, but I don't. Yeah, it's felt tip. It's a very skinny felt tip. Oh, I might be able to use that. I mean, I'm not real good with the thick felt tips. I end up having a Amy Winehouse kind of day. Rest in peace. Then was the MAC Stack mascara. I'm not going to open this because I don't want to start the clock ticking, but has a mascara. And then there's 2 lippies in it. I love MAC lipsticks, you guys. I love MAC lipsticks. This one is in the shade Ruby Woo. Oh, you guys. Oh, it's such a beautiful red. There's nobody that does reds like MAC. Nobody. And then this one is called Hug Me. Oh, and that was the Retro Matte lipstick. And this one is the Lustre Glass lipstick in the shade Hug Me. And that is a beautiful neutral shade. And it looks like it's almost like a solid gloss, not a lip gloss, but there's a lot of moisture in it. And it's very shiny and it's beautiful. Beautiful. And then this is called Added Eyeshadow ×2. It is a little Z palette with their singles. You guys, these singles are freaking beautiful. If I can figure out how to open this. Aha. That is what they look like. And I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember what they're called. One of them is called Burgundy. B-R-R-R, Burgundy. I can't remember what the other one's called. I'll put it up on the screen. I'm going to swatch these for you. These are beautiful. That is what those look like. Oh, those are beautiful. And then a full-size 3.4 ounce, 100 mils of the MAC Fix-It Stay Over. I am so excited to try this. I've heard so many amazing things about MAC setting sprays. I actually have a deluxe sample of this. It's about this big. And I haven't used it yet. It also came with a little sample size of the MAC Fix-It Magic Radiance. And it came with a sample of the MAC Hyper Real Serumizer. So it's like a serum moisturizer. So I'm really excited to try that. So thank you so much, Zach. I appreciate you. I have loved getting to know you through our collab. And since then, he's a lovely person. He really is a lovely person. And then I got some Christmas mail from my friend Charlie, and her channel is Sea Nut Butter Beauty. And she sent me this face mask with this kitty on it. How cute is that? It just says face pack, and it is K-Beauty, and I don't know what else it says, but cute, cute. It looks like it has blueberries on it, so I'm going to assume it's some kind of an antioxidant mask. She had this little bag in there, this little drawstring bag in there. And then she sent me the Beauty Bakery Proof is in the Puddin' eyeshadow palette. I don't have this. I've never had a palette from Beauty Bakery. I've only had the setting powder. And she thought that this would be right up my alley, and she is not wrong. I love this color story, and I was telling her after I got it, I just decluttered the Beauty Creations California Chic palette, and the color stories are very, very similar. I decluttered it because it was old and it wasn't performing. So I was really happy to have this color story back in my collection. And then, you guys, this is freaking stunning. This is an El Makiage Color Boss Quad. Color Boss Squad. And it is in the shade, the color story, Game Changer. And this is absolutely beautiful. This is what the packaging looks like. Oh my gosh, it's so rich and beautiful. I love this color story. I'm going to swatch it for you. Oh, it feels nice. They're all like satiny shimmers. Like, I would say satins, more satins. Oh, they're beautiful. This is what it is. I went from the dark down. And if that's not, oh, it's so pretty. Super excited about this. Thank you so much, Charlie. I really appreciate you sending me things. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If you've made it this far, leave me a little lipstick emoji down in the comments. Leave me a little lipstick emoji if you're still here. You guys, I really appreciate you being here. I am so excited to go into 2024 with all of you. I really look forward to this year and broadening my horizons on my channel, doing some things I've never done before, and also continuing some things that I have really been enjoying. So thank you. You guys, until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.